This part of the Lord's Prayer says, "And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil." The Syriac translation actually says, "Do not let us enter into temptation," which I believe is a more faithful translation, as I know the Savior, and it's not in his nature to subject us to temptation. It's in his nature to deliver us. In fact, we're told in 1 Corinthians, "But God is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it." Notice it says bear. It doesn't say that you will not be given things that are unbearable, because you will. And when you are, you will have to decide, are you going to turn to the true source of help and healing? Or are you going to place your faith in other sources? And these sources may not be bad on their own. Oftentimes, the Lord uses certain things for his purposes to help us along our way, certain therapies or modalities, philosophies, even people. But when we place all of our faith and trust in them, they will ultimately fail us. And that is when we are sorely tempted to give up or give in. I know what it's like to suffer and be in such a state of fear and confusion that you are sorely tempted to give up. But as I was faithful to God, he was truly faithful to me. Even when I wasn't sure and I doubted, I still was faithful to the covenants I made at baptism and in taking the communion weekly and in the temple. And because of this, even though I came so close, he truly did deliver me from evil. But deliverance is more than just the Savior coming in and rescuing you at the last minute. Think about what it means to deliver something. When a package is delivered, it's lifted and it's carried all the way safely to its destination. This is exactly what we're told in Isaiah. "And even to your old age I am he, and even to hoar hairs will I carry you. I have made, and I will bear, even I will carry and will deliver you." The Savior is delivering us even now. And it may not feel that way because the process of being hollowed out by pain and sorrow and suffering may blind us. But if we have the courage to believe and the faith to see, we will know that this process of being hollowed out is what gives us the spiritual depth that we need to be filled with even more of his love and light and truth, till one day he can actually deliver us to our destination, which is to the veil, to the presence of the Lord, where we can see as we are seen and be filled with the fullness of that glory that he has for us. And not just at death, but in this life, that kind of healing is possible. May we all be a little more like Paul, who says, "Most gladly, therefore, will I rather glory in my infirmities, that the power of Christ may rest upon me. Therefore I take pleasure in infirmities, in reproaches, in necessities, in persecutions, in distresses, for Christ's sake. For when I am weak, then am I strong." May these constant reminders of our own mortal weakness and needs actually be reminders of the goodness and strength of God and his promise to us to deliver us safely to our destination, to deliver us safely home.